This is Teacher Tanisha from the Prophet of Thought series. Welcome to Dark Exodus.
Sometimes it's just a few who are speaking the truth. The truth catches fire, and that's what's happening now.
Promiscuity and perpetual poverty.
Here comes X. Think about this.
This is X from the Prophet of Thought series. You know, and I'm back with another.
Dark Exodus.
And the darkness continues. As y'all know, because I told y'all earlier in the other video that I was out in New York City. I'm actually planning on leaving up out of here tomorrow because I've had enough. But you look around, man, and you see a lot of poverty, man. Let's just be clear. You see a lot of poverty. And you have to ask yourself, how did we get here? How did this happen? And I'm a true believer that the promiscuity of us as a black society has gotten us where we are today. Now, is it totally the reason why a lot of black people are in the state they are today? No. But I believe it plays a big damn part. I mean, let's think about it. If you look on media right now, there's this thing going around where you got these simp-ass dudes talking about what they'll do for some pussy, and you got these whole heifer harlots talking about what they'll do for a dick. Now, you know, it's just a matter of time before you got 12-year-olds singing the song too. And it's crazy because most of those brothers that's probably on videos singing that crap already got 5-10 baby mamas. Yes. And a lot of those broads singing that damn song probably already got 5-10 baby daddies. So when you hear people talk, they talk the talk, you know, the promiscuous talk. You have to ask yourself, whatever station you are in at life right now, your promiscuity probably played a part in it. Because we are, as a people, we are so over-sexualized. We are probably the most over-sexed damn group of people on earth. And that probably plays a big part in why we have the least amount of wealth in this damn country. And those facts cannot be denied. You got enough kids running around here as it is with no fathers and mothers who don't give a damn about them. And constantly, that's all the talk. The talk is always sex or sexual lies. It's like we as black people, we sexualize every damn thing. Everything. We over-sexualize every damn aspect of our lives. It's like we are these people who have nothing else to look forward to except our next damn orgasm. And it's insane and it's absurd. Being that you look around, like I said, I'm in New York City right now. I have walked through some neighborhoods, man, that look like they just need to be bulldozed. I have drove past neighborhoods that look like they just need to be you just need to start an inferno inside of them and start all over again. And the same people who inhabit these neighborhoods, what do you see running around? You see all these children running around. You see all these children living in these impoverished conditions. You see all these children, man, who probably more than likely have a damn chance at life. because their parents will never get them out of this state. Their parents will never do the things they need to do to teach the kids that this isn't what life is about. This isn't what this isn't what the end all be all of life is about. So that whole ideology of poverty, that whole mind state of poverty is just perpetuated over and over and over again. And while we run around here, okay, I mean, sensationalizing our sexual irresponsibility. We sensationalize our inability to use birth control. We sensationalize our countless numbers of children born to parents who ain't even thinking about getting damn married. And all it really does, because anybody with any sense knows the biggest barrier to getting out of poverty is children. That's a fact. I mean, if you're a person that, especially people who are already in the throes of poverty, okay? You a young girl. You 16, 17 years old. Y'all are broke. Your mama ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. You pop a baby out. What you think that baby gonna come out with? You think that baby gonna fall out of there with a fistful of $100 bills? No. You done just created another poor ass person. And you young brothers, you ain't got shit. You're living in your mom's basement. Your ass is broke. And you ain't even got the sense to make sure you don't bring another child into this life broke as your ass.
You understand?
It's as if we love recreating brokenness, because that's what a lot of us do. We just recreate brokenness. I mean, and we do it so often that it has become normal. It has become normal for somebody to be broke as hell and have 5 and 6 and 7 kids. For somebody to be broke as hell and have 5 and 10 baby mamas. It's become normal. I mean, think about it. You go to affluent parts of society, okay? Even if you go to affluent black parts of society, when you go to those parts of society, you think you see a lot of people running around there with 9 and 10 baby daddies? You think you see a bunch of people running around there with 9 and 10 baby mamas? Of course you don't. You know why you don't? Because people who actually have the ability to create their own wealth, build their own money, have their life together, have a plan, guess what they do? They plan their life. And a part of planning your life is planning how many children you bring into the world and what type of world you bring those children into. I mean, we can't expect black people to pull themselves out of poverty if they constantly create poverty. And the fastest way to create poverty is to be promiscuous and irresponsible at the same time. Now, mind you, I know it's deeper than just telling brothers to wear a condom or tell girls to keep their legs closed. I know it's deeper than that. It goes farther than that. And I don't expect anybody to just be straight up abstinent. I mean, that's just unrealistic and just totally away from where we are today in 2017. But what I do expect people to do is be more responsible with the damn sexual organs. I mean, that's something we need to be teaching kids at a very young age. And I don't mean 20 or 15. I mean 5, 10. We need to be teaching them some sexual responsibility where their reproductive organs are concerned. And the reason why we don't do it, because the people that are rearing the kids, they were irresponsible as hell with their reproductive organs. So how the hell are they going to turn around and tell their kid to be responsible with theirs? Doesn't even make any damn sense. It just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, as long as we have these cycles perpetuated, we're always going to see perpetual poverty. We're going to see it on a grand scale. It's not like it's getting better. It's getting worse. I mean, you figure 15, 20 years ago, only about 20% of black people were in poverty. Now I think it's up to 25%. Give it another 5, 10 years, it'll be 30%, maybe 40%. You know why? Because I ride down through here now, man, and I see girls, man, that can't be more than 15, 16 years old walking around here with big bellies. Okay? And you tell me if her ass ain't set up for poverty. You tell me that whoever impregnated her ass, he ain't set up for poverty. You tell me. Because what the hell are these little 16, 17-year-old freaking people going to do to take care of that child? What they going to do to take care of it? They're not even taking care of their damn selves. So how the hell they taking care of a kid? That kid's going to come into this world with the most minuscule of things. He's going to have the bare minimum of life. He's going to have the bare minimum of education. He's going to have the bare minimum of everything. He is. Because he came right into the world on some jackass nonsense. These kids come into the damn world, boy, people, they can't even tell you why they was born. You know why? Because their goddamn parents didn't even know why they was born. Basically, two people just screwed, and the kid is the end result. So a person comes into this bullshit ass life because he had two people get together, irresponsible as hell, with no plan, with no thinking, with no anything. And then we wonder why there's so many pockets of poverty within black society, as if we don't know. There's so many pockets of poverty in black society because a lot of black people in black society are just irresponsible as hell. They're just irresponsible as hell. They're irresponsible with their sexual behavior. They're irresponsible with the way they rear their children, the way they groom their children, the shit they teach their children, the amount of children they have. They just totally irresponsible. So what do? They give rise to more irresponsible ass people. And those irresponsible people create more irresponsible ass people. Now I know people will take issue with what I'm saying. And that's fine. You can take issue with what I'm saying. And you also can disregard what I'm saying. Keep living your life the way that you live in it. Continue to be broke as hell as you are right now. Continue to perpetuate poverty with your promiscuity. Because if anyone has any sense, if anyone has any goals in their life, and they are a young person and they don't have children now, the smart thing for them to do is not have any. And how do you think you go about by doing that? Number one, you ain't fucking everything, for starters. And number two, if you are out there screwing, you might be wanting to protect yourselves. Brothers, you need to protect yourselves. Because every time you squirt a baby in one of these chicks, your ass gonna get broker. Trust me, you're not gonna get richer, you're gonna get more broke. And females, y'all really need to pay attention to this. Y'all really need to pay attention to it. You know why? Because your black asses is getting stuck with the kids. You're the one that's gonna have the babies running around. You're gonna be the one frustrated, pulling your hair out, abusing the kids and treating them like shit, dressing them like shit, feeding them like shit, okay? Having them in neighborhoods that ain't nothing but shit. So y'all really need to think about this. And trust me, no matter how many kids you have, having your kids is not a come up. I know that's what a lot of y'all like to think, but having your kid is not a come up. So think about that. Think about it clearly. Because promiscuity doesn't really do nothing in black society except perpetuate more poverty. Trust that.
Dark X. Open your mind. You understand?
The front is there.
Now, what you think about that? Yeah, X. Open your mind.
Only from TPOT Media. Open your minds.